You may think you know everything there is to know about the King of Cool and his fast-paced restorations. But stay still, because Danny Koker's true story during the Counting Cars movie shoot is one you won't want to miss. And it permanently altered the way he operates his company. Fans are only now learning the whole story of this hidden backstage drama, which began with an unexpected on-set emergency and ended with a personal revelation. Watch through to the very conclusion because the twist at the end teaches you a valuable lesson in passion and purpose, in addition as horsepower. It all began when the crew pulled out a rare 1967 El Camino for its last touch-up on a sweltering summer afternoon. Danny was in control of every aspect, from the engine rebuild to the custom paint job, and he was sporting a leather jacket, aviator sunglasses, and nicely teased hair. The car backfired inside the paint booth just as the cameras were filming, filling the area with dense smoke. The crew hurried in with fire extinguishers as soon as the alarm bells rang. It was a real paint thinner vapor explosion that could have killed someone, not a staged act or TV trick. As he led the crew through the emergency procedures, he had practiced for years but never anticipated using in real life. Danny maintained his composure and yelled for everyone to remain calm and leave the area. The cameras were no longer just cameras at that point. They were witnesses to Danny's genuine leadership in the face of adversity. Danny, clearly startled, withdrew to his office trailer when the dust settled. Although he had always advocated for safety first, this near miss struck him in a new way. He gathered Big Steve, Horny Mike, and Mike, his core staff, around a makeshift conference table that night. No lighting, no scripts, just a manager who understood that every vintage vehicle they restore is more than just metal and chrome. It's a team effort, and one mistake might endanger lives and livelihoods. He promised to improve their safety protocols, including new ventilation systems, monthly safety exercises, and stricter standards for personal protective equipment, and expressed regret for underestimating the dangers of solvent vapors. It was a pivotal moment that changed Kustoms from just a garage full of celebrities to a place of employment where every turn of the wrench was accompanied by the assurance that everyone would return safely. The true shock, however, was when Danny revealed for the first time on camera why counting cars is more important to him than ratings. He described how, while playing in a one-car garage as a kid, his father instilled in him a love of engines. He also recalled the terrible day that an electrical short caused that same garage to catch fire. Danny's father lost everything, including tools, parts, and memories, but he chose safety over speed and left. That taught me two things: respect every spark and cherish every part, Danny said. He signed on for the show with the intention of honoring that lesson, not just providing entertainment. And after the explosion, he came to the realization that he had let the excitement of restoration to eclipse the fundamental idea that drove his enthusiasm. Since the start of production, each episode has ended with a new short called Safety Moment with Danny Koker, in which he and a crew member demonstrate a crucial safety protocol, such as checking for solvent buildup or examining fire suppression equipment. At first, fans believed it was a ploy, but today, motivated by Danny's candor, they tell stories about launching safety discussions at their own stores. In order to teach the upcoming generation of automakers that leadership entails watching out for one another, he has even teamed up with a significant tool manufacturer to supply safety gear to vocational schools. What is the lesson then? Never forget the basics. When the excitement is pumping and the cameras are rolling, consider safety as the engine that keeps everything going smoothly, not an afterthought. Whether you're working on your own passion project or overhauling a vintage muscle car, here's your call to action. Leave a comment below with your story if you've ever had a near miss while working. Together, let's create a community where everyone is confident that they will return home safely, no matter what. Since enthusiasm is the true source of horsepower in the world of counting cars, the person who prioritizes safety is the true hero.